we have we're going to be living with this for a long time. And I wish the story were a bit bigger, because this is absolutely an existential threat to anyone who has to deal with cybersecurity, which these days is essentially everyone. And when you look into different cybersecurity attacks and all this type of thing, you end up with, all, systems being taken over, people having to pay out ransom, all this type of thing. When you've lowered the barrier to entry to do this by a great deal, and you can do it without even, really having to put in a lot of effort, what real cybersecurity do we have? And the fact that we don't have necessarily more from Anthropic on, how to prevent this, defend against it, all this type of thing, is a bit, worrying. It says here that in the final phase, the attacker side Claude produced comprehensive documentation of the attack, creating helpful files of the stolen credentials and systems they analyzed, which would assist the framework in planning the next stage of the threat actor's cyber operations. Overall, the threat actor was able to use AI to perform 80 to 90% of the campaign, with human intervention required only sporadically, perhaps 4 to 6 critical decision points per hacking campaign. The sheer amount of work performed by the AI would have taken vast amounts of time for a human team. At the peak of its attack, the AI made thousands of requests, often multiple per second, an attack speed that would have been for human hackers simply impossible to match. Claude didn't always work perfectly. It occasionally hallucinated credentials or claimed to have extracted secret information that was in fact publicly available. This remains an obstacle to fully autonomous cyber attacks. Well, I guess that's comforting. But yeah, this was kind of what the AI world was a Twitter with over the weekend. I saw some videos about it, all this sort of thing. This is huge news. And this is gonna get worse. As someone who's followed the AI space, and I read someone said this along the way. He said, anytime you see a video about an image or a video created by AI, that's the worst it will ever be. Anytime you see a robot, that's the worst that robot will ever be. This is the slowest, least threatening cyber attack we'll ever see using AI. And yeah, we should all be a lot more concerned about that.